Oh, sorry. ये डिटेल वाला कहाँ है?
डिटेल कौन सी?
जैसे आपको लोकेशन मिली थी, क्लिक करने पे गूगल मैप या वो मैप खुलाना दोबारा दो।
स्क्रीन नहीं प्रिपेयर ना, तो कीनोट खोला हुआ था इसके लिए।
उसमें गूगल मैप या वो एप्पल मैप खुला करना क्या है? रूट ड्रॉ करना है।
Okay. Jaski, another question from Vikas is, when I click on Ellington Winery, like or any of the locations that has been decided for the catch-up,
Yeah.
the map opens up, right?
No. So there's no internal map, so they will ask you the same thing. Do you want to open up Google Maps or Apple Maps?
Just a second.
डिवाइस मैप ना, मतलब whatever installing
Application, right.
application.
Yeah. So whatever. Yeah. So like we discussed before. So if they have Apple Maps, it'll open up Apple Maps automatically. If they have both, then it'll give you the option of both.
Okay. Jaski, now on this screen, you can see the screen.
Yes, I can. Yep.
Okay. So if I click on this location pin that is on Cafe du Lepi, you have this compass. You have this compass icon, right?
Yeah.
Location, this one.
Yep. The little arrow. Yep.
So once I click over it, the map opens.
No, the pop-up comes up and asks you, do you want to open in Maps or do you want to open in Google Maps? But if they only have Apple Maps, then it opens in Apple Maps.
No, Jaski, this functionality is for internal map. Whatever we implement in
Like
application.
what is the functionality? Where are we opening the internal map? That I wanted to ask you.
Oh, so we can open up a map internally in the application?
No. Like the milestone 2 that you have shared with. Can you please open the keynote file? I'll just stop my screen sharing. Can you open the keynote file that you were sharing earlier, please?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
This map.
This one here.
Yeah. When we open this map.
This is when we click on search locations.
Okay. Search location.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when we click on search locations, it comes up with this. So this button here, this is essentially to give someone the opportunity to see how far, or see the whatever the directions to this location, etc. So if there is a way that we can click this and open up a map internally, that means a person doesn't have to go away from the application. That would be awesome, But I don't know if that's possible.
I'll just if we click on this, we can open the same map that we're opening there, right? खोल सकते हैं
गूगल मैप नहीं, ये मैप नहीं खुलेगा, फिर इंटरनल एप्लीकेशन मैप खुलेगा,
गूगल मैप।
हाँ, गूगल मैप या एप्पल मैप, और उनमें रूट ड्रॉ हो जाएगा कि
करंट लोकेशन
से वो लोकेशन।
ओके, देन वी कैन हैव ऊपर बैक टू द करंट, बैक टू 6 डिग्री। ओके, जिसकी हियर वी कैन नॉट ओपन एन इंटरनल मैप. But once I click on this location pin on Cafe du Lepi, Google Maps will open up.
Yes.
And they'll
but there'll be a back button. You can go back to 6 degree. Yeah.
Yeah. Like map will open up, and then we can draw a route from our current location to this route, this cafe.
Sure.
Sure. And then on the top of the map on the left side, there will be mentioned back to 6 degree. So once we tap on that once we tap on back to 6 degree, it will the application screen that we had navigated.
Yep.
Like the last open application screen will open up.
Okay. So the only question I have is, if we are able to click on this and open this map internally, is it not possible to do the same thing with this?
Why is it not possible? अगर हम यहाँ पे टैप करके मैप खुलवा रहे हैं अपना
मैप, हाँ,
तो फिर यहाँ से क्यों नहीं खुलवा
सकते? दो ऑप्शन नहीं दे सकते ना, फिर यहाँ पे ये वाले ऑप्शन की बात आ रही, गूगल मैप खुलवाना है, ये नहीं दे सकते,
फिर हमें एक पे क्लिक करना पड़ेगा. We can what Vikas is saying is we can open up our map, that is not a problem, but then the way you want it, like the Google map or the Apple map, that cannot be implemented. Directly the map will open up, then we cannot ask whether you want Google Maps or Apple Maps. Then automatically we will be implementing Google Maps, and that will be opening up.
Means we can't implement two maps simultaneously in the application.
No, that's not a problem. Yeah, I mean, if we can open up Google Maps internally, that's fine. That's not an issue at all. Yeah.
Okay.
That's even better, because the thing is, if someone clicks on this and then they're off to another application, it makes it really hard to bring them back. So
okay,
if this can then integrate to an internal Google Map, that's perfect. That's fine.
Okay, fine,
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine. One thing I'll again, like, if we can discuss this, we tap on search location.
Yeah.
As soon as I tap on search location and start typing,
No, as soon as we
then
tap, this screen opens. That's it. It'll the keyboard comes up. This gets highlighted, so someone can then type a different suburb area, whatever, or they can then start zooming here. They can start moving with their finger, zooming in and out, etc. And once they're happy with the location, the area, they can click
yeah.
this and update all their locations.
Okay.
Okay.
My another question was, can you move to the previous screen? Yeah, this screen. There's this list which is there.
Yeah.
This list is there by default, or when I start typing on in search location, like when I start writing in inputting some text in the search location, accordingly suggestions will be listed down.
That's right. Yes.
Means this data is filtered data from search bar, or this is default data?
Sorry. Go again.
This is the filtered data from the search bar, as in if I write ABC in the search bar,
Yeah.
then all the cafes starting with ABC will be listed down. Or it is from my current location, automatically when I come up to the screen, from my current location, there are certain cafes which are being listed down.
Okay, I see what you mean. That's a good point. So you're saying if someone wants to search a specific cafe,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
if this goes to this map screen, then
Yeah. Then what is this list about?
yeah. So basically, the way this has been done is if someone it's a filter. So essentially, as soon as you go to this location screen, it just checks
Yeah.
your nearby location and just lists everything nearby. But
Okay.
then when you click on this, you can customize where those locations are, and then what it
Okay.
does is it filters this list for that area. So all it's doing is just filtering based on area. But you
And
raise a
actually,
good point. What if someone wants to search a very specific cafe? How do they do it?
Yeah.
Mm.
According to me, it should be like once I write, for example, it's a warehouse cafe, and I write where, WARE.
Yeah.
Everything starting with where. Like for example, warehouse 1, warehouse 2, warehouse 3 will list down.
Mm.
Once I tap on that location, map can open up. Then map will open up.
map open, and when we are going to map and change our location from somewhere else to somewhere, okay, and when we again return on this page, then all
This
data
can be
is
updated.
updated, huh?
Just did you get the point?
No, I didn't fully get it. If you could explain it again, please.
Yeah, I'll explain you. Once I come over the screen and I write WARE, then in the suggestions it will be warehouse 1, warehouse 2, warehouse 3.
Yep.
Once I click on warehouse, like for example, if I click on Utopia Wellington, the map will open. The map will open up, and my current location will be Utopia Wellington. Now, if I move the location pin on the map, for example, if I'm in Noida and I move up to Delhi, then wherever I'll place my location pin in the map and I'll come back on this screen, the list which is there will be updated according to my new location where my pin has been dropped.
Okay.
And then I can select it from here.
Okay, but then how do we go between the map view and this view? So if, say for example, you said warehouse cafe. So if I click on this and start typing WARE, as soon as I click on warehouse, it goes to the map?
Yeah, it goes to the map. But then what is the use of going to the map?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they're already happy with the cafe, they'll just select it.
On map, the current location या देखने के लिए रास्ता
Actually, no, actually, here's a way of doing it. What if, can you go from a search here, if I click on the search location and say I want to update to all the cafes in Delhi, can I just type in Delhi and it just filters that entire list without going to the map screen?
Yes.
We can all list it down here by the searching by the keyword what exactly user want.
Without opening up the map, he's trying to say, without opening up the map, we can enter the location and list can come up to us. I think that is what happens in Facebook as well.
Because this is not make sense here.
But
The
opening map is not making any sense.
user search any keyword and then navigate to the map. There is, I think, no use for this one.
Good point. But what if someone wants to go to a specific area? And I'm just trying to think. Okay, so when someone is searching, if they say are looking for a cafe that's called, I don't know, Delhi 65 Cafe or something, right? So they start typing in DEL. Then will it give them the option of coming up with
Yeah,
Delhi
all options
65
related to
as a
DEL.
cafe and also Delhi as a location as well?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I mean means you
I
want
understand.
suppose you want to search here any location. Suppose that
Noida.
Noida you want search, and whenever you type to NOI, the all location related to Noida here listed down, and what exactly your user want, then select and go from here.
No. So what I'm saying is, for example, if someone wants to select Noida as a location, but at the same time
Okay.
there might be Noida something cafe, right? So it's two different things. So if someone starts typing in NOI, will it come
Yeah.
up with, let's say on the whatever the drop down, it has Noida with name of cafe, say Noida 65 Cafe, but then underneath it'll also have Noida and it'll say location. So then if someone clicks on Noida location as opposed to Noida
Okay.
Cafe, it filters by
Okay.
location.
Okay. Just a second, I'll discuss it with Vikas. What he's
Sure.
trying to say is, for example,
Mm-hmm.
दिल्ली एक जगह भी है और एक कैफे का नाम भी है दिल्ली 65. अब जब मैं यहाँ पे दिल्ली 65 लिखूंगी तो दो चीजें, या तो मुझे दिल्ली 65 का नाम भी चाहिए और ऐसा भी चाहिए कि दिल्ली पे टैप करो तो दिल्ली के सारे कैफे आ जाए.
तो उसका है ना, जैसे कि हमने 10 किलोमीटर का लगाया है, ठीक है, तो जो भी हमारा सर्च होगा 10 किलोमीटर के अंदर ही सर्च होगा.
Okay.
तो यहाँ दिल्ली सिटी आने का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं उठता है.
अच्छा, दिल्ली के अंदर की चीजें हैं.
दिल्ली के अंदर की चीज आएंगी तो वहाँ पे जो भी आएगा ना, हम डिस्क्रिप्शन सिर्फ लेंगे, ना कि सिटी का नेम और प्लेस का नेम, सिर्फ सबटाइटल्स लेंगे.
Okay. Just ki what he's trying to explain is, we have already we'll be putting it into our code that from my current location, within 10 kilometer of circumference, 10 kilometer of radius, all the cafes will be listed down. But
Yep.
like for example, if we are will initiate any search, then also results would be from the 10 kilometer radius only.
That's right.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So if I search for Delhi 65, like if I'm sitting in Delhi, then it will not list down Delhi as a location into this search. It will only list the cafes which are nearby, like within 10 kilometers to my current location,
Sure.
and are starting with DEL.
Yep.
So it will like what you are asking is if I can search for Noida as a location and Noida as a cafe. So Noida as a location wouldn't be possible because I don't think even there would be any need because we are already filtering it by the kilometers, and then obviously from my current location whatever text I'll be entering, the filters the result would be according to that filter.
But then the problem is if you're in Delhi and you want to do a catch up in Noida, for example, it's going to not filter based on your current location. You want to filter.
No, then if you want to do a catch up in Noida, then
Yeah.
I'll be knowing the name of that cafe.
No, not necessarily. Say you just want to meet someone in Noida, you might type in Noida as a location. That's what I'm saying, right?
Okay. अगर मैं Facebook में जाती हूँ और नोएडा सिटी को तो आता है चेक इन करने के लिए. Just कि please give me 2 minutes to discuss this with
Sure.
Vikas. If I go to Facebook, मैं यहाँ गई चेक इन पे, मैं यहाँ पे नोएडा लिख रही हूँ. क्या होगा अब तो चल रहा था. तो नोएडा ये देखना नोएडा आ तो रहा है. देन इट विल बी नोएडा. ऐसा नहीं होगा ना कि नोएडा सिलेक्ट करके उसमें सारी उसके आसपास की जगह दिखा पाए. वो तो नहीं होगा ना.
नहीं, इसमें कर सकते हैं. इसमें क्या किया है, इसने नोएडा सिटी को भी दिखाया है, बट हम जो सिटी नाम की कीवर्ड होती है ना उसका सर्चिंग में, उस कीवर्ड को ही हटा देंगे तो सिटी तो आएगा ही नहीं हमारा. हमको सिटी से लेना, इसको तो सिटी लेना देना ना कि तुम नोएडा में हो, सेक्टर 63 किसी भी
वो जिसकी सेंगे अगर मैं दिल्ली में बैठा हूँ तो नोएडा में 10 किलोमीटर में तो नहीं है, पर मुझे नोएडा में मिलना है किसी से. मतलब मैं बेसिकली चाहता हूँ मेरे नोएडा के तो मैप खोलना पड़ेगा ना फिर हमें. जस्ट की व्हाट फंक्शनैलिटी यू नीड. Like for example, if I'm sitting in Delhi and I want to attend like any catch up in Noida,
Yeah.
and in Noida also I don't know the name of the cafe that is within Noida. I need suggestions, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So for that we have to open up the map.
Then we have
That
to,
functionality can then that can be implemented only if we open up the map.
So that's where it becomes
Then-
tricky.
Right. So what is
Actually,
it like?
here's a good way to solve this problem. Okay, so if you want to select a specific cafe, it comes up in your drop-down location, right? So
Right.
if you start typing in, say it's Noida 65 Cafe, that's the exact cafe you want to meet at. You start typing in NOI, and it comes up with Noida 65. If you click on it, done, it's selected, finished. But let's say you are looking for Noida as a location, then what it'll do is it'll show you all the options in the drop-down. Then the last option in the drop-down is select different location. Then when you click on that, it opens up the map, right? Do you get what I mean? So it solves that problem where it'll show you all the locations. If you select one of them specifically, you're done. But if you're not and you want to select a specific location, it opens up the map.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Just a second. What is he saying is, यहाँ पे मैंने NOI डाला, यहाँ पे कैफेज के नाम आ गए, मैं यहाँ से कुछ select, if I select something from here, that gets selected. But if I'm not selecting anything, at the end of the list, we give a option that choose another location, right?
Yeah, so let me just quickly see if I can even show you very quickly. Give me a second. So let's assume this is the drop-down menu. If I click on search locations, it drops down with this. You have that location. Let's assume they all start with the same 3 letters. So if I'm searching, for example, if I've typed in UTO, it just comes up with all the cafes with the same first 3 letters. Right. And then say here, it has like a separating line. And then what you can have So, for example, if we had a drop-down menu, it'll suggest all specific locations. You could select this, you could select that, you could select this. But then say none of those locations match, then the last option is select a different location. And as soon as you...
Once we tap on it, the map opens.
Then, this opens. Then you can select a location, filter it accordingly, and then when it comes back, all these locations are filtered. Sorry, all these... all these cafes, etc., are filtered based on that new location.
Okay, fine, Jessica, fine.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
it perfectly makes sense.
Okay, good.
So we can do that. So you'll be updating the screen?
Yeah, I can do that for you. No issues.
Just a second. Now we have to change the screen.
No, you don't have to change the screen.
One second, just please hold on for a minute. Just a second. We'll just have to add another option ना यहाँ पे search का.
अब तो लिस्टडाउन अलग से आएगा ना, जैसे ये आ रहा है.
तो ये स्क्रीन जो बनाई है हमें थोड़ा चेंज करनी पड़ेगी.
ये तो ऐसे नहीं है.
ये ऐसी रहेगी, हमें एक और स्क्रीन खुलेगा.
अब ऊपर जो सर्च करेंगे ना,
हाँ, search की लिस्ट अलग खुलेगी. Okay, so basically the search list that will open up, that will have that option, right?
That's it. So it's not a new screen. It's just a drop down that needs to be designed.
He will show. Okay, so Jaski, if it is possible for you, if you can share that screen, if you can just design it once and share it with us, so we'll have a proper clear idea about it.
Yeah, I'll get it done to you by tomorrow. Not a problem. Okay, I've really got to go in the next couple of minutes. Is there anything we need to still discuss? Because it's getting quite late for me, unfortunately.
Sorry?
I said I've really got to go soon because it's getting quite late for me. It's already 10:30 here.
Jaski, if you we have the functionality ready, but if you don't mind, we can show it to you in a demo tomorrow along with the UI implemented.
Let's
then
do that.
Then it would be better for you.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, because right now, I should really got a few things to do and then head to bed.
Yeah, it's been a long call.
Yeah.
Okay, Jaski.
Okay, so yeah, just if you get the, so what, we'll catch up on a call when you start work tomorrow or tomorrow evening?
I think tomorrow evening would be better. We can catch up in the morning. Yes, we can catch up in the morning regarding the screens. I'll be forwarding you today the screens I have shown you.
Okay.
For their feedback, we can connect in the morning. Or
Okay,
if yeah, okay, perfect.
And what time?
Thank you. At what time? What time suits you?
Whenever. So if you tell me, let me have a look. What do I have on my calendar? So let's say 3 o'clock tomorrow. So sorry, 12:30 for you.
12:30. Your 12:30 would be mine.
No. Yeah, your 12:30, my 3 o'clock.
Okay, my 12:30 is perfectly fine.
Okay, let's do that. So we'll connect at 3 o'clock tomorrow.
Not for the calendar. Not for the calendar.
Yeah, fine.
Just for the other things.
Fine.
Okay.
No worries. Don't stress about the calendar. We'll get that done tomorrow evening.
Thank you so much, Jesse.
Thanks, Vikas.
Okay,
Thanks,
thank
Kriti. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.